which is great. Let's see where we were. We went from up there down to there, right there down to there, which is pretty good. Stupid bank holding lots of money that's not mine taunting me about it. Exactly. So you understand. I don't like hauling that. Oh, let's go to Austria. We're gonna go visit Sai. Except not really, but you know. Sai, we're coming for you, you punk. Oh, you know what? Watch me get muted for this because it's something that's technically owned by Square Enix. That shit's gonna happen, you know it is. I'm gonna take a turn that the game doesn't actually want me to take. I swear it's for an important reason. I'll try and figure out how to get back around later. But I'm not gonna be using any more rest stops, so no worries. I wonder when they're expecting this delivery. Job. Alright, recruitment agency, that's good. I think we make another right here and we can nab another one. I guess this is a yield. Better go out a little further so I can see nobody's coming. Nobody's on the road at this time. We are all good to go. I wonder if I can get... Yeah, I can totally get back on that main road, so it's pointless to even make a U-turn. Is that a Mercedes-Benz? Nice. We can check out their sweet trucks. If we had any cars on the way there, we can see it was him. I don't know, I don't think that Side drives. Or, I don't know, I feel like he mentioned passing once that he doesn't drive. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be lying. God, this is just a great way to sit back and, you know, rekindle that love for some wonderful Nier soundtrack. It's been a long time since I listened to this game's soundtrack, and it is still just amazingly good. Look at that guy's truck. He looks so free without his freight on. I want that. I wanna own my own truck so I can just drive with the wind in my lack of a freight. Such free beauty. The true truck driver's dream. To be unshackled by cargo. We can say that just today he said, you know what, I'm gonna actually try driving and see how fun it is. Then I run him over. Poor Sai, didn't have a chance. Oh wow, this is a 12-hour one. Jesus, this is like twice the length. This is the longest one I've ever done. This is gonna be pretty hardcore. Let's place our bets now how many speeding tickets I'm gonna get. I'm banking on like 5. And that's just speeding tickets, let alone like, you know, oops, you forgot to have your lights on, or oops, you know, I don't even know what else. What are we delivering? Flour? Yeah, flour. 20 tons of flour. You know, it's just gonna be even greater when we run down Sai. Cause like our cargo's just gonna spill open and he's just gonna drown in flour. It's just gonna be a big floury mess. Yeah, this brings back good memories. This is such a good fucking game. It wasn't perfect. The side quests sucked. But there was so much to like about it. Like, very few games, like when a game just right off the bat impresses you on that level with the soundtrack and just kind of with the scope of it, you know that's a good game. It's a flawed masterpiece, I think. I think that's what they call those. Let's just slow right the fuck down. And suddenly the speed limit will shift to like 40. Watch it do. Oh, down to 50. That was close. See, actually I would have been fined. I would have totally been fined if it was like 40. 40 is probably a little ridiculous, but anyways. I guess I just have to watch for like those snapshot signs and be like, oh fuck, they're gonna touch my butt if I don't slow right the hell down. You do a think and then maybe we dance? Alright, I'm ready to dance. You get up here, get up to New Jersey, and let's dance, punk. You sucker. You fool. Sucker. If anybody wants to watch a really weird movie from New Zealand, watch Eagle vs. Shark. It's just... it's very fucking strange, but in a way, I don't know, there are parts of it that I found endearing. I watched it with Allie, and yeah. It was kind of a funny movie. It's a weird movie. It's like, it's the kind of sense of humor that you'd expect from like Napoleon Dynamite, like those two brothers who like co-direct together. I think that they do that, but like they make some weird ass shit. Donald Trump's America's police. We will touch your butt if you break the law. No man, that's not Trump's police. They'll like throw you over a 10-story wall. See, that's my America's police. Whoa, what did I hit something? Did something hit me? I didn't take any damage, so I guess I'm fine. Maybe I went over the road or something weird. Who even knows? Just night driving. This is perfect. This is the perfect time for us. Did our music get stuck? Is it looking through all of them and not finding anything that works? No. It's totally working, it just wouldn't load the next thing. Or... oh, it plays like 3 seconds of the song and then fails. That's bad. Guess I gotta get rid of the incomplete stone. Which is a shame, because I like the incomplete stone. But this is also good. I don't know why I sigh, it wasn't my idea. Oh, hey, you wanna cut right in front of me? It's fine, buddy. Let's go. I'll beat you up. So I'm going to Austria. I'm going to southeastern Austria. I don't know what part of Austria that is, but get ready to have your butt touched by my car, my truck. Get ready to have your butt touched by 20 tons of flour. That's what I should say. So Sai, since you are a resident of Austria, tell us about southeastern Austria. What kind of crazy happenings occur there? And are there foreigners who are as culturally insensitive and racist over there as there are in that visual novel we were playing earlier? Caitlin fucks a butt in China, goes to Chinatown. It's either Burgenland or Steiermark. I want to go to Steiermark. Verzomenkrieg. If I remember right, the lyrics of Nier's soundtrack are all a made-up language, but like actually, you know, written out. So there are lyrics. They're just a mixture. It's like, you know how a lot of games do. It's like, oh, Elephant is like a mix of German and Portuguese and Japanese. I think that's kind of the same thing with Nier's soundtrack, like all the vocals. Actually, while I'm on the subject, Nier is one of the few games where I really love the vocals. Like, it's really hard for a game to pull that off, like audio production wise, is to have like choirs singing and have, you know, a singer with a voice in most, like the majority really of their tracks. And all of them are good. Like, that's the really shocking part. You'd think like, I don't know, you'd get like Sonic, you know, some stupid shit like that, but I don't know, it's all really pretty good. And there's like a lot of variation, and there's not just one kind of feel or like genre or emotion to it. It's like, this one's fucking, you know, construction noises and robotic clanking, and they still managed to set that really well to the vocals. Yeah, Nier knocked it out of the park. Shit's great. Yes, Nier is fuck awesome. And the intro sequence is fucking great. I think it shows a little too much of the game, but you know, I don't know. It kind of sets you up for the thrill ride that game is. Unless you're doing side quests, then it's not so much of a thrill ride. The side quests are the worst part of that game, but that's why I'm more excited about Nier 2 being developed by Platinum Games, is that those guys are gonna rock that shit. Yeah, Avatar with the Na'vi language as well is another good example. There's just a lot of kind of funny things like that. I'm trying to think of other examples too. I'm not thinking of any. None really come to mind. The video sequence. Oh, the playable. Yes, that part is motherfucking amazing. And still applies to what I said. It is just like a thrill ride. That whole intro sequence is just a power trip for kind of what's to come. So good. I also like how you go back and replay that part later on in the game, and that's how you get the metal pipe. Although I think the metal pipe is missable, like you have to find it in a back alley there or something. I don't know. God, such a good game though. If I remember right, like there was actually a critique that people didn't like one version of the game over the other, like I think it was European US releases of the game, because you played as the father instead of the brother. Or I don't know if that was actually like where they were released, but I guess like no, the original version of the game, Gestalt I think it was, and then Replicant was released afterwards, and sales were much better in Japan because you were playing the pretty androgynous anime boy brother instead of, I guess people thought he was ugly, and he is kind of like, he's certainly not like, I don't know, handsome hunk of a man or anything, but he's a fucking dad, and I like that character approach a little better. I just want to protect my daughter. Yeah. He's a funny guy. That whole game was solid though. And something I will give the side quests credit for, there were quite a few of them that actually told some pretty meaningful stories, which, you know, as those things go, when a lot of them boil down to really impersonal, do this and then you'll have this reward, like, the rewards really didn't matter in Nier. Like, you were usually more interested in the story that developed once you fulfilled whatever you needed to do, more than anything. Like, I think there was one where you helped a bar, like a pub, get supplies for a certain dish, and then after you did that, they gave you, like, the dish on the house, and sometimes silly shit happened, like, you know, in that case, I think Nier actually, like, fucking hates the dish or whatever, it tastes awful or whatever, but, I don't know. You know, there was always some kind of payoff, whether it was comedic or, I think in one of them, like, you got Devila or Popola really drunk, because that's the only way that she'll, like, sing the song with their sister and do a duet. And, like, you get rewarded with, like, the song. And, like I said, the soundtrack's amazing. Oh, god damn it. Like I said, the soundtrack's amazing, so getting to listen to more songs is like, fuck yeah. I love this. Like, that was a great reward. It was just like a variation of a song you'd heard before, but it was like the two versions put together and they work really well. And even if you don't do that quest, I think like that becomes the theme of like a story thing later on, which is really cool. I gotta get over on the other side of the road, I guess. Can I? Yeah, I can. Alright. Ostrava of Boletaria. Oh, that Boletariat. Why is the speed limit 40 along this side thing? I'm just crawling here. You know what I wish I could see? Oh, Jesus. Oh no. I wish I could see, like an overhead view, just like zooming as far out of the world as I can. Alright, we took 1% damage to our freight. That's kind of a bummer, but I'll take it. It's no big deal. I don't think they're gonna dock us too much for 1%. That was kind of lame anyways, that's a really narrow kind of stretch. We're almost halfway done with this trip, and then I think we're gonna call it for this game for the night. Yeah, that's what I think too, is that it makes the message stronger to play the father. I guess, you know, I guess the thing is, if it makes sales better in Japan, if that's what they dig, that's cool for them. Like, personal taste, and I think it is kind of the general consensus for a lot of people And maybe it is just like a, you know, different parts of the world thing. I like the idea of a father kind of, you know, putting everything at risk to, you know, save his daughter from a disease and shit. That's respectable. It's no less respectable for a brother to do it, but I don't know. If I remember right, like there were some interviews with the developers, and I don't know if they were talking about like plot things that didn't end up getting into the game itself or something. But you can see the sun rising in our rear view right side mirror a little bit. But yeah, I think I remember them. No, it's on our left. I think I remember them mentioning something to the effect of like being the brother, you know, they're kind of more selfish kind of aspects to whatever. I forget exactly what he talks about. Oh, I think it was regarding the D ending, because you know what happens in that ending is kind of very final. But it was like, I think they were discussing about how it was an escape and how it makes more sense for the brother than for, you know, because then I guess Kaine takes care of Yona and all that. But I don't know. I still feel like that ending is more just like allowing you to save Kaine. It's like meant to be done after everything else has been done. Because I think endings A and B are probably the best. I actually think I like ending B the best, like of everything. Because that's where you kind of see the aftermath for the Shadow Lord. Which is sweet, you know. This is a very happy note to end off on. All things considered. And I mean, like, everything in that game is just fucking bittersweet. But it's in a very pleasant way, you know. It's I like that it looks at all kind of parts of the story, and there's no solid black or white. It's the whole game is very gray areas, and you learn that more as you play it. And that's probably some of the stronger storytelling I've seen in an RPG in general, which is cool. And then I guess Kavya did Drakengard 3, which I have no idea what was up with that game. I didn't play it, I didn't see a lot of it. I saw enough of it to be like, this is fucking crazy. But it seemed a lot about, I don't know, there's a video with the developer and he was like speaking through a puppet. There's just like a little hand puppet, a cutesy cartoon hand puppet, and he was just talking through it, and he was saying how Drakengard 3 was focused a lot on kind of this message of, you know, violence or whatever. And I'm just, I don't know, I kind of question like what beyond that aside from it's about violence. Like, I didn't play it, so I certainly can't get a good idea of wahoo! Shit. Well, I think I just fucked myself. How do I bus? I'm fine. Just 21%. Visit service station immediately. You got it. How do I look, coach? Let me just hit the railing. That'll be really good for me. Oh my god. Engine malfunction, no! Engine, please don't malfunction. Where's the service station? The fuck's the next service station? Does this count as a service station? Can I get service here? Whoa! The guy went zipping by. Where's the next closest location? I don't even know. Can I get any service here? I don't think I can actually. I think this is just gas. Guys, I think I'm fucked. Oh look, these highways, like, they just come up on me so quick. And look at all these people driving all fast. This guy's being nice to me. I like him. But most of them, they just destroy my butthole. Visit service station. Call assistance service. Should I call assistance service? Assistance service can take you and your truck to Brno. It'll cost 544 and it'll take 1 hour 52 minutes. Nah, that's fine. I'm okay. I'll keep going until my truck dies. And we were doing so well too. We were over halfway done with our trip, and then I just plow my car into the divider. Or my truck. Shadows. Yeah, I think Shadows of the Colossus, I think it inspired like a lot of the great games that have come out, you know, since that point. I mean, it's inspired so many games, you know, from indie games who have, you know, mostly kind of tried to toy around with the concept of climbing these beasts and like more puzzle-based bosses, you know, scaling things and figuring out environmental approaches and all that sort of puzzle solving. Like, that shit's really cool. Excuse me? See, shit like that always gets me. I'm never sure like what part of the road I should stick closest to, because I'm never sure which one is just gonna suddenly, you know, put me on a side of the road that I don't want to be on. But anyways, yeah, like, oh no. Engine stop. But I like the subtle storytelling of Shadow of the Colossus and how it ties together with Ico especially. Honestly, in a lot of ways I like the setting and the story of Ico a little bit better. I won't say the gameplay is preferable to me, but like there are a lot of things that I really like that Ico did. That you know, Shadow of the Colossus was amazing in its own right, but I don't know. But yeah, I would say that like at the very least I know for a fact Miyazaki was very influenced. Like Dark Souls Miyazaki was very influenced by Team Ico's work, which is, I mean, look at the shit he made. He made some good ass shit. Oh, I'm just gonna knock over those the signs. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're going to Ostrava. Oh, dude, I'm excited. I didn't know you could go visit Boletaria this day and age. Or I guess we're going to Wien. To Wiener. We're going to the Wieners. Guys, we're going to Wieners. Oh shit, why are you guys slowing down? Sorry, I'm tired. I shouldn't be driving a truck right now. Oh, actually, yeah, look at my character, or my fatigue's nearly full. I need my next rest stop in 3 hours. Yeah, that's not great. More importantly, though, we gotta find a service station. And I don't actually know if this is going to take me to one, but I'm gonna give it a shot, you know, see what happens. And I'm really, really hoping that there's a service station near here. Oh, we found Bruno. There's not enough vowels in that name. It's kind of confusing me. This looks like a garage, I think. Maybe. Garage? Can I buy you? I can't afford it because it's 180. Jesus. Well, I don't know. Somebody fix my car. Fix my truck. Ah, shit. This is gonna be a nightmare. I would rather not plow into that person's vehicle. I'm plowing into my own vehicle. Who would have thunk? Let me figure this out. Okay. Alright, I got it. As long as I stop turning than other people's vehicles. I think that'll do it. Hopefully. Oh my god, why are you so close to my truck? Please leave my truck alone. It wants nothing to do with your peasants. Okay. Well, sadly, this place has no maintenance service, so that's bad. That's bad. Now, not sure what to do. I guess just keep driving, and if my car breaks down, then well, you know, my car breaks down, and that will be less than fun. New Uncharted. I played Uncharted 1 and I liked it well enough. But, oh Jesus. Oh my god. My poor, poor truck. But yeah, I saw little bits of Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, now they're Uncharted 4, Uncharted 5, Uncharted 6, Uncharted... Yeah, how many have there been? I kind of thought 3 was supposed to be the end. But I guess 4 is now supposed to be the end? Was there like... Were there spin-off games? I forget if they did spin-off games. I feel like they would have. I feel like they would have done spin-off games. I know they're planning on doing a series out of The Last of Us, if I remember right. I have The Last of Us. I have yet to play very much into it at all, so I don't know contextually really much anything about the story. God, I don't care about your gas stops. I just wanna. I don't know what. I'm getting low on gas. I should probably take care of that too. But I just kind of feel like. I don't know what I feel like. I feel like this shit is bananas. Bananers. Oh. I think I forgot to get rid of a Nocturne song. I can't speak. Thankfully, it's one that I actually really like, so it's all good. Nocturne was a good game. I'm not usually a huge fan of RPGs, and I will say that one kind of fell flat on its face in terms of the story. But I think the setting and like the mechanics are what really knocked that game out of the park for me. I really enjoyed it. And I don't know, is it weird that in some ways I liked an RPG that was very light on its story? Like, what story it did tell was interesting, the characters were kind of neat. I really liked the idea of the reasons, like the kind of belief systems that each character had. It was, I don't know, it was cool. You got to see these different approaches to life, and like, in this post-apocalyptic, inverted world, you got to, side with one of them, or, I think that's the thing. The setup of Nocturne was so interesting to me that, like, even if the story was really scant, like, I still found it, what there was there, pretty enjoyable. And then, yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of, that's how I felt about it. I thought it was a very good game. I love the press turn system. I feel like that helped engage you a little bit more, and exploiting enemy weaknesses became that much more important. It was challenging, I don't know, I feel like a lot of RPGs I just have trouble getting invested in, but that was one I really liked. The other thing was the fact that it was demon Pokemon. I love me some demon Pokemon. So I'm wondering if our character can go, like, beyond his limits of tiredness, because it said next rest stop. Like, it tells you next rest stop and such, so, like, it seems very, insistent on a certain something or other, but I don't know. Oh boy, that was a weird kind of jump. Oh boy. That's a bad sound. That was a terrifying yawn. Oh my god. Our guy's gonna start like trailing off. All of my motor reflexes are gonna be shot. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, my car engine is dead and I'm about to fall asleep. You know what I gotta say? Is probably the worst thing to be tired in the morning. Like, tired to the point that you don't want to drive, compared to at night. At night I feel like it's a little more like... It is a struggle to stay awake, but at least like the elements of the night are more calming. Like, they aren't agitating. When you're tired in the morning, it's like the sun could be just shining in your eyes and you feel awful and you just got up. Like, I much prefer being tired at night and like exhausted at night and going to bed feeling okay. I'll take you for a nap, you big baby. Oh, like 2 hours away. You can't wait, you joke. But yeah, anyways. I guess we'll let me see. When are we supposed to be there? Saturday night. Oh, we got so much time. Yeah. Stop the engine, take a nap. And then when we wake up, our car will be, like, broken. It's still telling us that we're a piece of shit and we crashed and all that junk. Alright. I don't think we need gas just yet, so I'm gonna hold off until our next truck stop. So, I don't know, despite all the warnings the game keeps giving us, we're not too bad. It's only 21% damage. Apparently 7% on our cargo. Oh shit. Hold on. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That guy's speeding ahead of me. What a joke. Oh boy. I'm just wondering if at some point the engine's gonna give out altogether, or if it'll just keep going. Because I'm not accruing more damage to it by continuing to drive like this. I'm just getting the occasional reminder, and then my engine will turn off for like a second or so. Oh, this is really pretty. Whoa, that's fucking cool. I've never seen a tunnel like that. That was a really neat one. I like the ventilation fans in the center. Keep the air moving so it doesn't get stale or whatever. I don't know. I wonder where we are. I'm gonna check the map. Almost to Graz. Oh. What's the red for? Is that how long I've been damaged for? Yeah, I think it is. And we're not even going to have another opportunity to fix our car, like period. There are no there are no opportunities for repair. That's great. It's kind of terrifying as shit whenever you crash into something in this game. Like, in all honesty, the crashes themselves are pretty tame, but like when you kind of jump up in the air like that, it's not a great feeling. Oh shit, I was gonna get gas. Oh, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Who even cares? I don't even care. You care? I don't care. Who's worried about engine failure? I don't even care. Shut up, engine malfunctions. I don't care about you. Ooh, pretty sunset. Wow. Or is it like... Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, 'cause I, like, slept and all that as well. Forgot about that. I wonder if you can get fined for flashing people. Flashing your brights. Just like, hey, fuck you. Here, take a $500 fine. I will be ready for Grindia soon if you guys were up to that. Because I would certainly be keen to join you. We can fail in arcade mode some more. Here we go. We're going to Graz. Or Graz. I don't know if it's Graz or Graz. Probably Graz, actually. I'm going to Groznygrad. I'm going to turn my lights on because the game's probably going to want me to do that soon. When do they want me here? Alright, we still got 6 hours. I could take a ride around Graz. Tree yet. Graz. Yes. We're still driving simulatoring. I plowed into a divider on the highway at like max speed and took 21% damage to my main truck and like 7% damage to the freight. So that was fun. Probably gonna get docked a little bit for that, but this is the longest one I've done so far. Surprisingly, I only got 1 speeding offense, I think. Like how that happened, I have no idea, but you know. Truck Simulator works in mysterious ways and all that. Kojima. I did read earlier today that from what little people have gathered about Kojima's new project with his independent studio, he's planning on doing something involving mechs. It's not going to be Zone of the Enders, since obviously Konami owns the rights to that. But it sounds like he's doing something giant robot involved, which, you know, as far as I'm concerned, like, Zone of the Enders is pretty fucking cool. Maybe not for the characters, but definitely for the aesthetic and just the control scheme. It's probably one of the most fun games in there. Alright, wow. Do I have to pay this from my own stuff? Wow, 19K. Oh, repairs are covered by your employer. Okay. My employer's not gonna be happy about that. Yeah, most of it I took to the chassis in the cabin. Fuck. This is hitting too close to home, you know? 'Cause so I've had this issue with my car. Basically, hold on, I gotta like make a. This is like, ugh, making turns in this game is the absolute legitimate worst thing to try and do. But anyways, what was I saying? Saying something about something. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh right, okay. Alright, I'm good to go on that. But basically, I have this rattle. Like, in extremely pronounced forms, it's nicknamed like a death rattle because it shakes your car so violently, like it scares you to death. It's not good to have. So death rattle, not good. I didn't have quite a death rattle, but I had a rattle. Like, noticeable if you were, you know, in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. But, like, not so horrible that I think it was really necessary to, like, have it checked out or fixed. But Mom wanted me to, you know, have it checked out and, you know, to be safe. It's perfectly understandable that she wanted me to do that. But, yeah, they took it in. They checked it for, like, tire balance, because I think that's what they initially thought it was. So, you know, they looked at that, and that ended up, you know, not being the thing. We already had the tires balanced and all that good stuff. So we're like, okay, if it's not that, then what might it be? And so we have them check it out further, and the guy says like 90% of cases with the kind of car that I have, it's usually something with the axle, I think he said. Oh boy. How the hell do they expect a truck to get out of here? This is insanity. Oh boy. My cargo's gonna hit something. How much you wanna bet? Or no? Oh, I was so close. Look at my poor droopy truck. It's so sad. So much hope. Now everything's just sticking through everything else. This is what's gonna make me late. Oh, they're closed right now. Wonderful. So there wasn't even a purpose to coming here. This is an entirely pointless excursion. But anyway, so to continue my story, the guy said 90-something% of cases with this kind of car, it has been the axles need replacing, and that will fix the rattling. So we're like, okay, we want this rattling. Fuck. We want this This is just like blatant show of my incompetence right here. So we're like, alright, let's get it fixed, blah blah blah. Fuck me. And so they call back later in the day and they tell me that unfortunately they did the axle replacement, got it all set up, and the car still has the rattle. So that was not the issue, despite, you know, them being 90% sure about that being the issue, which is unfortunate. And you could tell when we came in they felt bad, and, you know, it's a shame that it didn't fix the issue. But, like, you know, what it became was, like, I don't know, I had to pay $720. Luckily, I had help with that, you know, because I'm still living with Mom and Tom. Like, they were able to cover that for me, which is... Oh, another Volvo. Nice. I think I want to get a Volvo as my first truck in this game. But yeah, they were able to cover it for me, and, you know, I brought the car back, and I guess I have new axles. I don't know if that really is helping with anything. I haven't noticed a difference. And, you know, in the first place, I didn't notice the rattling that intensely anyway, so I felt like it wasn't really necessary to bring it in to get checked out, but I had it checked out and we weren't able to fix it, so I don't know. Like, I don't know if it would be something with the chassis of the car or what, but it's just kind of a mess. It's not very fun. Circle. Okay. Alright, let's do this circle. Bring it on. Oh boy. Alright, you son of a bitch. Oh, I thought you were going the other way. Please, just stop. Just give me a sec, thank you. Oh man. I hate circles. There's like 3 circles in kinda town area where I live. And it's never fun going through those. Like, actually one of them outside, like, the town proper. How did I do that? How did I fail that badly? That was really terrible. I just delayed reaction, I guess. But, yeah, so... what was I even saying? Yeah, so I don't really notice the rattling. And money, blah blah blah. I don't know. This is not good storytelling time for me, to be certain. That was the thing that happened, and it was quite rather unfortunate that it did. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it was necessary to do just to check it out to be sure, but at the same time, I also question how necessary it really was. Yeah, I wish we had to do it at all. This is music to park your truck by. It's an intense truck parking goodness. I was doing so well before with the last few. This one, for whatever reason, is giving me trouble. There we go. Ease it in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Slide it in really smooth. Perfect. I am so good at parking trucks. Reasonable. Damage penalty. Holy shit. Wow, that's an intense. Wow, that's worse than being late. Which I guess makes sense, but shit, man. That sucks. At least I got lots of money out of it, I guess. Still. I'm a level 8 enthusiast.